talking about the importance of routines and transitions for young children in the classroom. At the start of every day, it's important that an early childhood educator greets each of his or her children with a really consistent positive greeting. A group of researchers found that the greeting was extremely important, and it created a certain we-ness or a sense of belonging within the classroom. Children, when they're greeted, feel that they're part of a community and feel empowered to be involved in the classroom. Each day, one of the routines that's going to take place is the arrival routine and the departure routine. Both of these routines are going to have an element of direct guidance and indirect guidance. In general, indirect guidance is going to kind of be established by the options that are given to children, routines that children are aware of, and how the class is structured and how the teacher has planned for that particular routine. So with arrival, a child will want to know, what do I do when I enter the classroom? Will I have options? Can I go to a different station? Can I start playing immediately? They should know the answers to these questions because they've done them day after day, and the teacher has consistently reminded them of this. Should a teacher need to speak with a child about not being within a limit, the teacher should, of course, speak directly to that child using his or her name, and the teacher should restate the limit in a very calm and straightforward way. When children are spoken to in this way and they have these routines and procedures, they feel safe and they feel that they belong. Each day, there should be a large group within the content of that day, and it's important that teachers prepare for a large group in a way that has content worthy of students' time. For a large group, it is very important that the large group does not last more than 10 minutes, and for some children it can be less than 10 minutes, and it is also important that the teacher delivers it in such a way that it is engaging for the children. Additionally, a teacher should have their materials prepared, and they should consider the seating arrangement, be it a circle, semicircle, scattered seating, and also should the children be sitting, should the children be standing. If a child is not complying with a limit, a teacher should remain calm, and the teacher should use direct guidance by stating the limit calmly and clearly to that child. It's a good idea to use that child's name as well. It is not a good idea to try and manipulate a child to stay within a limit by just complimenting the children who are complying with the limit, assuming that that child will just automatically catch on. Rather, restate the limit to the child in a calm way so that the child can learn what the routines and what the limits are. Small groups consist of a time with a teacher and 6 or less students. NG and Bull found that small groups are excellent opportunities for social and emotional learning. It is important that small groups have consistent and clear structure, clear expectations, and acknowledgement and feedback from the teacher. 3 indirect guidance considerations are: how will the children sit? Where will they sit? And what materials are important to have for this portion of the day. Transitions can be very important, and they should be done in a way that contribute to a child's development. Teachers should always plan for transitions in advance, because unplanned transitions can really be stressful for children, and excessive transitions can be stressful for children as well. So teachers should consider transitioning as long as it is necessary, and there's many songs, chants, or games that can be used that are going to contribute to a child's understanding of their content that they're learning that year. Visual supports are also really important for children within the classroom. They help a child make sense of their classroom. They can consist of a photo, an illustration, a printed poster, a hand gesture, a sign, or a picture schedule, which have been shown to be very useful for showing a child what happens throughout their day from start to finish. And each item is notated by a series of pictures. So, our quiz. Which would be an example of direct guidance within a preschool class? We have A, a teacher prepares her materials in advance for the day's small group time. B, a teacher speaks directly to a child to remind him of the limit that has been set for the large group time with clear words and a respectful tone. And C, a teacher uses a song during a transition time that helps the students review the colors. Well, it makes sense that B is the correct answer because this is not an example of direct guidance, but rather an example of indirect guidance. Which of the following is not a visual support? A clip art picture of a small toilet next to the restroom, a teacher singing more to a 1-year-old, a teacher signing more to a 1-year-old, a picture schedule of the day's daily routine for a 3-year-old class, and an exit sign near the exit door at the preschool. An exit sign near the exit door at the preschool is not an example of a visual support. Here are my references, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.